What's up, everybody? It's Reborn, and today I will be reacting to be getting those upcoming games on the PS5 so I can stay in and enjoy myself with cool horror and fun linear games to play out. Yeah, I know I take very time to upload because I'm just finishing my few games on the PS5 so I can play something else in. Meanwhile, let's get to this topic I want to discuss. So these upcoming games I am interested in so far are those games you see in the thumbnail. So right, I will start through this reaction video of Chrono New Dawn and then give my own thoughts on that trailer gameplay, y'all. Okay, let's get into the video, shall we? Let's go. Alright, let me have my thoughts and reaction, y'all. Let's do this. So it's made by Bloober Team, y'all. Bloober Team with another upcoming horror game. Let's see. I would say competition to Dead Space. I would say this game is mostly gonna be like a sci-fi psychological horror game, but I would say it's gonna be like a competition to Dead Space. I would say, no lie, y'all, that game to be competition for Dead Space. I ain't gonna lie, it is. Here comes the boys now. That beef is nasty, bro. I can tell this beef is nasty how it is, bro. The lady just being, astronaut, looking all that type of thing. Yep. Chest and checkers, y'all. Chest and checkers. Get your ass down. Game over. You're done, man. You're done. Here comes the horror begins. Survival horror. Run on New Dawn. Yeah, y'all. I would say the cinematic trailer is so great. I kind of like everything how it experienced through the cinematic trailer, but now we're gonna take a look at the gameplay trailer, and this is where I'm gonna start breaking it down, cause the reaction trailer is great. So let's take a look, the snippets of the gameplay trailer of that game, the survival horror game of Chrono New Dawn. You ready with me, y'all? All right, let's get into it, shall we? Let's go. Alright, the space, whatever dude is on waiting. And now we see the future. Alright, let's see how it goes. Sci-fi, psychological horror of the space, I would say Bloober Team will make a good hit on that game. I would say only if they make a good ass copy of this sci-fi horror game, like sci-fi psychological horror game. I don't know, so have it like, competition with Dead Space. That would be very good. Look at the gunplay and all that type of stuff. Yeah, that looks good. Yeah, that's actually looks good. That's fun, you know. You can equip a lot of different weapons and a lot of things. Yeah, that's actually good. Hell yeah. He's exploding on top of stuff, man. Explosion on top of stuff. Whoa. Here we goes. Here we goes. The mysterious creature appear out in the disguise. So right now, what's my thought on the new Corona Dawn? I would say it's gonna be great on best competition for Dead Space series and the franchise as a whole. Cause I will say this though, Blooby Team back then known to doing mid horror games, but the only best option when they came through their skill is psychology horror. And yeah, they can use that best option tactic to scare every player for items and fairness to chuck at them, which is cool though. But over reality of this game and my own so true thoughts to its perspective, my view is it's gonna be an hit only if they make this sci-fi survival psychological horror game and good hit through sales and have the story make sense and so through immersion and escapism with real survival horrorness. And I really do like the art work and the buildings. Really do see the collapse of the ongoing through timelines and true on spacism and exploring around cities through in and out. Also Department 2 including the playground which you see through the perspective of the video. It's so damn great. And the space rendezvous meets his own commander. Yeah, that in mind, the storytelling of this will be so interesting. And for that, yeah, I should do Bloober Team at least find very unprofessional talentless developers know how to create this type of sort of game, button of heart to heart and knowledge to knowledge. And yeah, that shows developers really want to push some survival horror games in third person. That would be great things to happen through the industry only if they make the quality and somehow the best communication from their own studio success the process for surely. And that yells yes, I am indeed gonna get. And once there is another trailer or storyline, I will be reacting to it and give my own sort of chance and through with the design and my self awareness. If there's any type of pushback and also they do something behind the scene which is less, it's not fully focused on the game, it's fully need to find a way to remove something that was great, but now they just want to overlook themselves with some thought of weak ideas, but at least go with the strong ideas, you see, and get that type of work, true work out indeed of the iron scare of they got it good but need help on working with the best art instead of centering it for sure, right? And so that's the end of my discussion. This current New Dawn game, I really do willing to see this game comes out in Summerfest. If not, I will see it maybe in PlayStation Showcase where they announce their own project and I'll have to see it from the type of view instead of being in other places. You get that. Anyway, let's move on to the next game. I will talk about this one. I'm ready to grab it maybe around September and the 5th. I know, y'all. This game will be right. So here comes the reveal of this game. I will do a little reaction and give my thoughts there through this game and franchise I love back into the day I grew up in and enjoying playing some horror games of this series. And you know the series, and yes, it's Aliens once again, and this time it will be an first person shooter. So I'm gonna react to the trailer and let's see how it goes and then on. So alright, let's get through the video and make this thing happen. Alright, let's go. Boom. Wow, here comes the true survival of this marine. Let's see what this marine is about. That's the thing I like through this game and also through the franchise when it came down to the damn aliens. It got its, atmosphere, and it got its, I would say,
all the alarms and a lot of it throughout the movies and all type of stuff enter around the game. Yeah, yeah, and it will look great. Damn, holy fuck. Yeah, there it is.
There we go, y'all. It's short, but will release on PS5. But this time it will be sure thing controllers though for that one. But the thing is, when these developers, including Sony, they know it too. Why can't at least they do both? Just have the PS5 VR and console, controller together, so the consumers will want to get it through the original release date instead of going separate. But how it is from them is just bit lack of doing effort through day one. But what it is, what it is. So on from my perspective, I love how the atmosphere and the lore around alien space. Great and classic how it is, and will be classic as a whole series. Plus, Danielle, I still do miss the game I grew up with with the Alien vs Predators. I will say that Alien vs Predators 2010 was a banger for me those days. Was a banger. And also when it came down to the least, I would say Alien vs Predator games around probably around the 90s, early 2000s. I didn't play those. I only played the Alien vs Predator 2010, and I kind of enjoyed that one, way more. You see, but I would say I prefer, the Alien vs Predator games and both in series to return to PS5. I would say they can probably do the Alien vs Predator game. Depending if the developers around future they can do it. If not, they can do in separate franchise like Alien franchise and Predator franchise. There, so I would say that. Alright. Sorry not to confuse her. What I'm saying is the game of Aliens will be released around 30 September, but my opinion towards this game is positive. But I'm just saying through my perspective that this game and also the franchise I love grew up and playing with is like a true and veteran for me. And for me personally, I likely like the Aliens to be some first person shooter with Marines and third person shooter with the squad. Only if they know how to make a franchise properly. It sure did cause back so in 2014 Sega do a great ass masterpiece with Alien Isolation and screw what the mainstream media call it say is good on. So for the track records through the game, and alien AI is so perfect to hunt you and eat you if you're near, and they will sense that if you're breathing 3 steps quad ahead yells for sure do. And the other opportunity act when they designed the third person alien fight teams. So back then my thoughts on alien fight team, even though I then brought the alien isolation neither fight teams too, I will say the fight teams can be good co-op game, but it's got issues. You see with but for that third person alien games, I will try to say I gotta think about getting it, cause for me it's mixed for the alien fighting and all, but isolation okay, but it's not my type of alien games though. But I'll rate isolation is the best more than fighting. But when it comes back to, I would say 2012, where Gearbox used to create Aliens Colon Marines, and back then I was younger, I didn't play first person shooter game at all, but when I heard about it, since the rumors and mainstream media bots pick up, it's one of the worst series. I'm just gutted as fuck, no lie, cause it's absolutely true. Gearbox don't know how to fix the game and delay it somehow too, but no, they rust it, and it's always been a bitch as day one. But how it is when it comes to Alien vs Predator, they used to be strong as fuck though, the eyes, but now waking in Column Marines, probably like the 2012 back then, it kind of sucks. It absolutely sucks, which is kind of true, y'all. It absolutely sucks as hell. But how it is, how it is. But I'm sure hope when the other studios and developers require for this game a franchise of aliens and that. Please sure do make the series be like third person shooter or third person shooter game. In my opinion of views, that's it. first or third, whatever new IP came off it, Sony of the people wouldn't acquire IP simple. Therefore, alright. So yeah, I just wish in future, probably from my perspective, I'd rather have the developers make, a brand new Alien IP, maybe like first person shooter where you can do stories with the Marines. If not, they can do third person shooter as always. Like I said, they got Alien fighting, so y'all can pick that one up if you wanna try that one out, all that type of shit. But anyways, yeah. Even though back then when Abby point out the truth, the logic, and the facts of the alien colon Marines, homie, I didn't even play it. Homie didn't play it at all. But when I used to look at it and all that type of stuff, I know how much the developers, went and destroyed that beloved gameplay of the alien colon Marines. And even though we came on the gearbox, bitch ass gearbox, that just shows then it ain't fun. It ain't fun at all. But guys, I would say that this game should have so much potential, but they could at least delay about around 2 years. They could at least delay that type of stuff through 2 years, since 2012. But what it is the past, the past. And even though right now I'm glad Ebby don't, rock with Gearbox and all that type of stuff, because even though we're getting the Gearbox and all that type of stuff, they're anti-consumer. So yeah, I'm glad a lot of people don't, you know, they don't want to buy any product which align with the propaganda and also these type of cash money and type of shit. There you go. And also, yeah. By the way, y'all, I'm gonna like moving to the next horror game. And this horror game can be different, but I'm gonna show it to you right now. And here is another reaction I'm gonna watch and see how this new horror game is called Oxley Room 208, which is based on third person survival horror game. But this game will be an okay game to me though, especially if the indie devs team got this one in a great way of perfecting the style and the skillness, which this is the project they are though in the making of skill of it. Alright, let's get through the video how this stuff goes out. Alright, let's do in seeing the new expression of Oxley Room 208 trailer for all gameplay. Let's see y'all. Let's see. Even though guys, I would say this game is indie dev game, so yeah, it will be third person and it's gonna be very creepy as it is. Alright, Oxley Room 208. Let's show your colors. Here comes the beginning. Here comes the beginning. Unleash the hell. Yeah, I knew it. I knew it. The burns, y'all. You see the skin of it burning? I'm telling y'all, this game might be indie dev game. I can tell this game will be indie dev game, right? See? It's gonna be somehow very, very into like full on psychopath, type of stance and all type of shit. Yep. And the development begun. Now here's the gameplay now. Here is the gameplay. 2 new characters. 4 characters, I would say. 4 characters. Wow. Nah, I ain't gonna play that fool. Nah, I ain't gonna play. I don't know what to say, y'all. I just don't know because I ain't gonna play that character because I ain't gonna rock with that character. Hell no, nigga. I ain't gonna rock with this dumbass bloke running naked and all that type of shit. Get that type of shit out of here, bro. scariness now, and now the running. You have to find a way to escape this type of stuff, you know, y'all. You have to find some way. If not, you'll be screwed for fire typing. Now here comes the full-on gameplay of this guy exploring. Look, you see, here is the enemy. Look what he's doing to the enemy, y'all. Give him like 2 shots. Like, that's it. That's it. Stay down, nigga. See? Light the arc around the blood, around the messy place of the hospital, bro. Kinda cool and all that stuff. Yeah. Definitely explosive, you know. Oh yeah. Now the underground. That's what I like to see. Oh yeah. He's moving. He's absolutely moving. So he dropped the gun. And where is he going right now? Where's the stuff going? Let me get in the act. What's he doing now? Moving. There you go. Hit him. Hit him. Hit the ugly ass creature. Lick down the ugly ass creature. Yeah. There you go. That's it. Keep on moving. Yeah. See, good luck. See, like you know the underground, you know, atmosphere, you know, tends it best. I kind of rock with, you know, that atmosphere through this game, where you go underground and type of stuff. It's just kind of cool. Now we're going to the another area, another type of section, which is cool. Keep moving. Yeah, keep moving. What's these gonna have to do now? What is folk doing? He's visiting the hospital bed. What's he gonna do now? He's moving. Yep, he's moving. Here goes another enemy now. Guys, yep, you done it. Keep moving. He's got fixed the thing now. More enemy. guys, I will say this game will be, I would say probably 7, but maybe I rather look for something else, you know. But I would say it's an okay game. It's not that, you know, very into good best, type of experience, all that type of stuff. But I would say this horror game will be a good indie dev horror game. I would say only good, but not like, the best of it. You get what I'm saying, else? Anyway, I would say that's it. I will maybe stop from that right now. Okay? I'm gonna hit it off right now. Alright, let's go. So my personal critical view of the game and the trailer, I would say okay, but right now the developers working it. But I would say this, guys, this is a very small team like of indie dev working through this game. So maybe you might give them a chance and all that type of stuff. But we have to see though. We have to see. I don't know. So when it came down to the zombies and type of stuff, it need a little bit of improvement. You need a lot of working through that game. I can tell. You need a lot of working. Even though right now the Ox City, Broom, 208 developers right now fully focused on, getting the game run nice and fluid and all that type of stuff. And yeah, it's supposed to be running that type of stuff way. But anyway, guys, I got like a last one I'm willing to like do, and of course, yeah, that will interest me the most of the City Room 208 game. Even though right now it's in development, we have to give these developers, like maybe indie developers, probably around 2 years so until they get this game, show morely and even though fully polished and stable, I would say. I'm feeling a bit, little bit good quality there. So, but anyway, guys, here comes the next game I'm gonna react. And even though my homie got that game, but maybe I'm gonna like try. I would say maybe around next month I could get that game too. And this game I will be getting, even though it's remastered, has been on the PS2 since around Century. Now, look, and here it is. Alright, let's go. Now, let's see what this game is about. Atari.
Blake, it's Whitley.
Yeah,
What's the
them type
situation?
of folks back in those
Not
days,
good.
bruh. Back in those
What do you mean?
days, nigga.
The base is gone, Colonel. It looks like massive explosives damage.
Night Dive Studios.
Understood. Keep your team together and get
40.
them to shelter as quickly as you can.
Let's go.
Roger that.
I'm gonna hide this tape when I'm finished.
Whoa.
If none of us make it, at least there'll be some kind
Damn.
of a record. We still have nothing to go on.
Something else woken.
Have you found anyone yet?
Nothing yet. I
Maybe
just
the
arrived.
survival
Roger. See
creatures,
if you
all
can find
type of
anything that'll
stuff,
give us an idea what happened.
Damn.
Stay the hell away from me, I'm warning you.
I need your help.
I ain't going nowhere with all those
Yep,
things out
here he
there.
goes.
Kill them, and I'll help get us out of here.
Yep, they're busted. Yep, they're busted. Yep, they gotta shoot these type of folks. Ain't easy, ain't easy. Kill him. Kill him. Yeah, that's some real horror shit. Yeah, that is some real horror game. Yeah, I'm getting that. No lie, else, this game is kind of action. Even though it used to be released in the original back in those days in PS2, but for me personally, I'm gonna tell you this my,
here, Blake.
my point of view. I don't play that game. I don't play that game at all. I don't play like any of the, I would say, the horror games back in those days when I was young and all types of stuff. I don't play that game at all. But I would say this game's kind of good. It's great as fuck. Yeah, this game is so damn great. Like I said, I can't wait to get this game because now this game got me interest. I have to think maybe if I can't get around the end of the week, I would say only to end of this type of month or around June, because I would say if this game got like a good hit of discount, I will be just I in my library I will be playing it because boy, this game got so much enjoy that the creatures and also the aliens and also you got troops and all that type of stuff. That's great, absolutely great. Yeah, and I like how where the Marines shooting up the creatures and also the big ass alien type of shit. And also when you see like the trailer also about of the soldiers have been froze to death. I know that they can't survive. No one didn't survive, the thing, apocalypse, all type of stuff. Yeah. We need like some stronger guts of the soldiers, and also you have to play gotta like try best to defeat those type of creatures, which is kind of cool. But anyway, yeah, even though I don't know anything about Thing, cause back then, it's from the PS2 original, but like golden eras and badass days. But I would say, for me, I don't play the Thing. I would say, for my political view, I didn't play it at all. I only play some of the open world crime games and also the racing car games, and etc. etc. But I don't play this game. But by the way, I would say this game is kind of great. I I probably give that game a good 8 out of 10 because this game will be a great, you know, through from years and years out the history. It's kind of a good thing, bro, which I kind of respect. And yeah, because even though we have to see in future, because I believe it don't need sequel. No, 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 no. I just rather hope they just have like another title for this game for the Thing, and maybe make it how it is, just full on horror and also more accurate and more have it like sci-fi. What is it? Classic. Horror games where you and your teammates, gotta challenge these type of aliens and these type of you know, dirty ass creature type shit, which is damn sure for fun. But anyways, guys, I would say this though, and here's my last message and all that type of stuff right now to say to y'all for once, surely. Yeah, that's it, y'all, and this is my end of my reaction video. There's so on. I just really wanna get some upcoming games for my PS5. And I already knew which type of upcoming games I really want to get for my PS5. Even though right now I'm just waiting for the horror game to just maybe show way more into amount of the gameplay. I just want to see more of the story and more of the great execution or type of stuff. And yeah, that's it. And yeah, the only game I will be getting maybe around, you know, this year if they announce for that, I would pick around the box. I might get the Corona New Dawn, maybe the new Aiden first person shooting game, and also the Ting. So yeah, I will be getting those three. And then so right now, I'm about to get this phone to charge, and I want to thank Abby to like reacting through my upcoming sci-fi horror games and all that type of stuff, which I very do appreciate. And yeah, I'll keep on uploading content for you guys. And also, guys, let me tell you this: since right now I'm just gonna play on the PS5, but right now I'm gonna try my best to slowly start to continue and push more extended remix music for y'all, and y'all will be fully enjoy listening to the full extended music and all type of stuff. Yeah, I'm gonna be ready for doing it. And so so if you need, just let me know. Right now, I'm about to sign out because my phone is about to to be drained. Anyway, hope y'all enjoy my upcoming, reaction sci-fi horror games, that type of stuff. And yeah, this is Reborn, 6819. I'm signing out right now. Peace.